I watched the new Snow White movie, so you don't have to. This is one of those rare few movies where, like, its literal conception, there was already problems with it. And I fully came into this movie expecting the worst live action remake of all time. And unfortunately, it's not that. It's only the fourth worst live action remake. This movie isn't the worst thing ever, but it's still not good. Just like with every live action remake, it's just a very sad, corporatized version of a classic story. And this one hurts even more because Snow White kind of made Disney. It's literally the first feature film with color, and this is now what we have. I don't think this is the worst movie ever, but it just hurts seeing this compared to the original. Here are the few compliments I can give it. Number one, the acting. I think Rachel Zegler was surprisingly good. Should she have been cast? That's debatable, but I don't think she was a bad actress. In fact, I don't think anyone was necessarily a bad actor in this at all. They all did their roles surprisingly well, especially the Evil Queen. Evil Queen's probably the best part of the movie. She's just perfectly evil. No sympathy, no anything. And I really did miss that. And, oh, that's kind of all I can really compliment it for. Okay, now let's talk about the problems. The songs. These songs aren't Wish level bad. Nothing can truly beat Peep the Name, I'm Magnificent. But they're still not very good. In fact, I don't think I remember any single one of them. Songs are not good, and also what's not good is the fact the seven dwarfs look like this. I don't know what to say about this. They just do not look right. I'm not the crazy one here, right? And would you believe me if I told you they weren't the only group in this movie that featured seven members? Because there was these seven random bandits that literally come in with the prince, who I think was named Jonathan, I think. I don't know, I'm too lazy to search it up. There's seven bandits, and I do not even think these guys have names. That's how underrepresented they are. The movie clearly has no time for them. In fact, this movie doesn't have time for a lot of stuff, it seems. They knew the original movie was short, so they tried to pad out the runtime, but everything they try to pad out the runtime with, it's either completely underutilized or they just stopped writing it. Another issue I have is the pacing. The first, like, hour and 30 minutes is, like, pretty slow, but then, like, in the last 20 minutes, literally everything happens. In those 20 minutes, Snow White gets poisoned, gets woken up, faces the evil queen, and now is the new ruler. Oh, and the evil queen like turns to dust or something, like she gets Thanos snap. I don't know, they don't really explain it. Plot is just paper thin. And I know you could say that about the first movie, but it didn't feel like that in the first movie. At least I don't remember. Again, this movie isn't bad, it's just nothing. Another sign that Disney is willing to use their old classic as nothing more than just money printing machines. And the sad thing is, it's working. Even though the reviews for this movie have not been very good, there's still been a lot of people trying to support it and trying to elevate it. And like, you can like this movie if you want. I'm not trying to gatekeep you on that. It's okay to like something just by your lonesome self. I promise I'll only judge you silently. Again, this movie still is not the worst live action remake. It's not even the worst movie I've seen this year, but it's not very good. I'll give it a respectful 4 out of 10, though I feel like that's probably gonna drop down to a 3 out of 10 within the next few days. Just be happy that you are now above Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and the Lion King remake. I didn't watch the sequel, so who knows, me, that's 10 times worse or something. You could go watch it if you want, but I was lucky that I had literally a $50 gift card, so Disney did not have the ability to dig into my personal bank account. Although all this talk of Snow White has now got me hungry for apples, so I'm gonna go sign off for now, and while I go enjoy this nice bright red apple. Hey, why is there a skull face on it?